go with the start of match 12. And this looks like Tyler Hogan who's out there, and he cuts the first ball away for 4. That's a nice shot. And a perfect start for Big Hogs, as he's known. Not at all. Here's the next one. It's just whipped away. This is a really classy shot from Minos Mills. And I think this one's gone all the way. Maximo! Right on cue, Tim.
Absolutely.
The Spanish captain. He's hit a few in his time as well. This is a nice shot, helped around the corner. Here is Kevin Singh. Oh, this would have been an outstanding catch. Now, Big Hogs is going to run.
Well, I haven't seen Benny. Oh, that one's gone for 4, has it?
Well, it has now.
Yeah.
It's a nice pull shot, isn't it?
6 weeks, really, of workers come back. The hotels are filling up again. Being an entertainer, as I am.
You get them out, as we see. And out here, as Hogan chops on. He's going to go for 15. It's a breakthrough for Singh, and Jasmal Singh has come in and actually done a pretty good job whenever he's grabbed the ball. He's got 1 for 3. I can understand that. As we see the first one helped around the corner. This is money for jam, isn't it, for Jack Perman, who just sends that one across the street. Someone can find that. 4 runs to start 6 over. This is over cover point.
Too much.
I'm not going to take the 5th on that one, but this one's whacked away by Minos Mills. Maximo 6 to him as he moves into the 20s. That one's over the bunker, so I'll have an easier second shot. Improvisational quality to it. That like be pretty exciting. Oh, this one's hit really well, and we can forget this one. This is out of here. Maximo, and someone's going to have to exterminate the Perminator because at the moment he is in business. It's going to cost him. I'll tell you how many in a second. It's 4. He's had to go around the tree, and it's going to be 4 carreras, 4 runs. And so yeah, it's a slow process, but yeah, it's happening. And this one is happening. That's another one for the Ducks. And, well, go get it. Get out the pool scoop. 6 more. Maximo time.
Well done, Charlie. I'm sure the Alphas guys who are listening over in the pavilion would know the answer to that and would be able to give us an answer. Well, perhaps they'll WhatsApp me. That
ball has gone too soon because it's been whacked away again. He gets some length to work with. And he's being brutal on Irfan Ahmed. That's right. Well, one of my favourite quotes in a second. Perman Smith times this one. And he sends back his Spanish captain, and he's going to sell him down the river. Well, that's going to be an interesting conversation later.
That was an angry punch in the air, wasn't there?
The Spanish teammates just getting in a little spot of bother. As Perman, he was down on his haunches trying to sweep. He didn't get the contact he wanted. Minos Mills wanted the run, but he was sent back.
Now, he's not a man who will hide his light under a bushel. He's a lovely guy. But
I mean, this one, I feel like you need to be reaching this.
With the amount of players and all the logistics that go into that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is nicely angled away. It's going to beat the fielder. It's going to be 4. Certainly is a really nice field down here. The next one is whacked away, and anyone's getting chase this. This is going to be 4 more to rope up. You need to find a balance. This one is unbalanced as far as the bowler's concerned because he doesn't find the wicket. And it's going to go Maximal. 6 more. Gets deep in his crease. And regardless, it was a big full toss. So Perman, as we see the last over, Kamil Ahmed is going to finish off, and he's going to clean up Perman with the first ball. And there you go. The Perminator is exterminated. Finally, but not before he scores 36 off 14 balls. And it's a big wicket. This one's worked away to the leg side. This might be in tree territory. In fact, it's going to go all the way over. I think it has. Yeah, Maximo. Oh, Brown can connect with the first one. This one, is it going to get over the fielder? It does, and he's a very good fielder, Robiel Khan. He can't do anything about this. It's going to roll up the hill for 4. Well, this is launched, and one more time. This one is one for the spectators. Maximo! Nice shot by Roper. He finishes up. It's going to be a nice, even 120 for 3 on the board for Sporting Alfast. They've impressed. Several of the batters getting amongst the runs. In fact, all 5 batters that came to the crease reached double figures. And that one just escorted out of here. And that was an innings that actually saw the rope cleared 9 times. Also, there were 7 4s in there. 120. It's going to take some catching, Tim. Here's Jamshad. Full toss. Dragged down. Christian Minos Mills. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. He has taken up his regular position at long on. Very good fielder. This kind of toss, takes a little edge, it'll run away for 4 with the new ball. There's a nice shot, leans on this, no one back on the offside. It's going to be 4 runs in the first. And now Dennis is back in form. He's used the hands to field this one. Dennis Orris, the photographer. I tell you what, Tim, if you're ever setting a field, make sure you get a fielder in front of the photographer because the ball seems to follow them. Another full toss.
Not found his length at all, has he? His run-up's a mess today as well. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. And that's what he does week in, week out throughout the season. And he's got an injured calf at the moment.
Well, there's 4. I mean, this is a bit of an unlucky one because it's a bit of an outside edge.
Earlier in the week, wasn't he? He was the man that faced the golden ball and didn't get it away.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tough one because he hadn't faced the ball yet in the innings, as we see this nice drive from Suki Singh. Antonio Brown starts with a beam up and it's going to go for 4. This will be a no ball plus 4. So at the moment, Suki Singh, well, he's abandoned the helmet. He might want to rethink that because this one, now they won't have to worry about it because Suki Singh tries to get funky and it's Brown who disturbs his furniture. He'll go for 35. The partnership is broken at 53. 53 for 1 in the 6th over. This is in the air, and I think Brown's not going to hunt it down. It'll just be 1. Generally, there's an agreement made, and I can't say it's ever the same way twice. So this one, is this out? It's a big appeal, and now he's gone. So he's been given. Well, hoping, Madrid United supporters were hoping could get them home. Yeah, I mean, put it this way, if there was a noise, it's hard to see what else it would have been because it was away from his body. Mohammed, he is lucky, I guess. And this time, he might have a bit more luck. Well, this is in Tree Town. And, well, this is a really good piece of fielding. And I think he's gotten rid of this in time. That's Sunderland. We'll have a look at this now. Does he get this off before he lands over the boundary? We'll have a look at it here. Yeah, that's fine so far.
No.
I think it's going to be 6.
That's 6, Vinny. Common sense to get your best batter to face as many of them as possible.
Nice looking shot. And this one is going to test the fielder. In fact, it will go all the way.
It is indeed. That,
another full toss. This is going to be tapped over for 6 more. Well, this one was a laser beam. And Brown, I think by his own admission, he's dropped more than he's caught this week. This one's fine for height, but the issue here is that it's been whacked and just burst through the hands, doesn't it? Yep. Went to field the ball with his foot down, kicking it really fast, and then almost like a goalkeeper stop from the fielder right next to him. Well, this is in the air. It should be a simple catch, and Perman's not going to drop that. And so Ahmed just tries to swing this one away. It's a top edge, and Ashraf gets his first wicket. Perman saying it was in the sun, but I caught it anyway. And Madrid United, 79 for 3.
Slopes of the hills over in the distance.
Yeah.
There's a place up there.
Good eating and drinking around here as well.
Wonderful.
Mentioned the Chinese place. Well, we could have a run out here, and we will have a run out here. As lucky as you called him, Imran Muhammad collects the throw. I think the batters just know the urgency of the situation. They're trying to stay in the game, but you feel like it's probably gone now. That'll be 1 and a run out. You see that Minos Mills, he ran over it, but it was Sunderland that cleaned up. And yeah, in the end, they decide to go.
Few names into the hat for your player at the tournament.
Well, how about Jamie Roper after that? Because he's have a really good Yorker. He gets rid of Azad. He's batted through the innings to this point. 30 not out of 28. Oh, look, you know, you've had to pick out players in each team, and his fielding. So yeah, I agree. I think sometimes it's weighted in favour of the batter too much. Here's the last ball of the tournament, and it's going to be a dot ball. Roper, he finishes with 1 for 11. Look, we have to do a man of the match, Tim, for match 12 before we get to the end of this one. And for me, well, tell me who you think. Got Perman, 36 off 14. I think for me, probably gets it, and picking up a catch as well. So I think Jack Perman will be the man that will get player of the match.